Hello, WordPad finders, welcome. Always an exciting moment to be connecting with you. Thank you for spending time looking through what we have to offer to you. We're continuing with our teaching on system thinking. And this week, we're going to be looking at how to make a lot of money and help a lot of people with smooth running business systems. How can smooth running business system change the game for you? And that's what we're going to be looking at today. Friends, if you want to solve problems through business, if you want to end the frustration of running a business, if you want to boost your sales, if you want to improve the quality that you deliver to your customer on a consistent basis, if you want to become more efficient as a business and within your team, if you want to please your customers consistently, if you want to increase your profit and sustain that increase, and if you want to grow your company, I bring good news to you. The only way is to create outstanding business systems and processes. There is no other way to achieve this result. Create what? Outstanding and efficient business system. Therefore, this week, what we're looking at is what makes a business system or process work so efficiently and effectively, no matter the size of the company or the business systems you are trying to improve. Whether it's your lead generation system, whether it's your customer care system, whether it's your accounting system, it doesn't matter. Your training system, your order fulfillment system, whatever system you're trying to improve, only one law governs the improvement of all systems as far as I'm concerned. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. So the question is, how do you improve system result? Which is the goal of any system improvement. The goal of any system improvement is to do what? Is to increase system result. For you to be able to achieve that, you need to understand the law of cause and effect. Because what? Law and effect determine system result. I think it was James Allen that said, every person wants to improve their circumstances, but nobody wants to improve themselves. Why? When you improve yourself, you improve your circumstances. Why will people be chasing to improve the result without looking at the cost? Because the cost determines the effect. So for us to understand that, we must know the parts that makes up a system. Every system is made up of two parts. Systems are made up of how many parts? Two parts. The system processes or procedure, or the component part used by the system. Those are the two parts of any system, any procedure. The process and procedure and the component part. In today's video, we're not going to look at the component part. We're going to, concentrate on the system process and the system procedure. Therefore, to improve any system, what do you need to improve? You have to improve either the system procedure or the component part that is used by the system. So let's concentrate today on the system process or procedure. So what do we need to know about the system process? Two things you need to know about the system process. These are the steps that you take end to end. That's what the system process is. The step that you take end to end in any system circle. Alright, so what do I mean by system circle? I give you an example. Your sales lead is a system circle. Alright, from sales to lead generation to conversion, that's a system circle. So how do you get from people opting into your lead generation system through the conversion process? That's the system. If you go into remanufacturing, for example, putting a bicycle together in an assembly part, from beginning to the end is also a system or a process. So you find out that the process goes from end to end. So what do we need to understand, about improving a system process or procedure? There are two things you need to understand. The first one is that some processes or procedure require that the task done or the step are done in predetermined order, in precise order. All right? So you need to follow the order. In this case, what do you need to do? You need a kind of flow chart. This is what we call a procedure. A procedure is required when you need a sequential step in carrying out that task. You need a procedure. a tool, a visual flowchart, can help you in developing and improving a procedure. So that's one thing you need to know about process and procedure. The second thing also you need to know that there are some tasks that don't require to be done in sequential order, which means that you can do one, before the other. You can alter the order in which they are done. In such cases, what do you need? For example, cleaning a house. You can clean a house in different order. You can vacuum it, you can empty the trash, you can clean the bathroom, you can choose to clean the bathroom first. The order is not really important. So in such a case, what do you need to be effective? You need a simple checklist. So every system or procedure, or process can be either a procedure that requires a flowchart, or a procedure that does not require a flowchart, but it just requires a simple checklist. So you're either using a flowchart or a checklist to ensure. Those are the tools, and there are basic tools that are everywhere. So you're either using a flowchart or you're using a simple checklist. So let's go ahead. How do I measure that my system is effective? How do I measure that my system is performing well? Whether I'm using a flowchart or I'm using a checklist. It is how smoothly, it is how efficient that the work you are doing flow through your business to the customer. The customer is the endpoint. The customer is the one that determines whether your system is working or not. It is what your customer gets that determines whether your system is working or not. This is called the system throughput. What goes through the door, to the customer. And this is your single most important measurement of your system effectiveness and performance. It is said that if you can't describe the process for doing anything, you don't know how to do it. You don't know what you're doing. So you must always be able to describe, the process for doing a thing. And the tools that can help us is either a visual flowchart or a simple checklist. So what are you trying to achieve in your system design? What are you trying to achieve in your system improvement? The first thing we're trying to achieve is best long-term results, best sustainable long-term result, and a well-designed and consistent system flow. With little variation or few mistakes, we produce the best long-term result. That's one of the things we're trying to achieve. We're trying to achieve the best long-term result. Now, the second thing also you must try to achieve, is issue of stability versus speed. It is important, and very useful if your system throughput is fast. But beyond speed, what is more important is stability. Emphasize more, on stability than speed. Why is this so? Because you need a process that is stable, you need a process that is steady, you need a process that is sustained. And this produces better results than a process that is fast, but it's not stable, it's not sustainable, it's not steady. So you can't get the same result even though it's fast, consistently from the same process. All right. So as I try to round up, I want you to understand that your entire business, you need to see your entire business as a group of interrelated and interdependent systems, and the processes all working individually to fulfill a predetermined purpose, and the entire system working together for the good of the whole, which is the good of your business. So you need to understand that for every business system, there are also subsystems, and each of the subsystems is focused on a more specific task. For example, your lead generation system consists of direct mail. The direct mail system is focused on a specific task. Radio advertising is a subsystem. It's focused on a specific task. Your website is a subsystem. It's focused on a specific site. Even within your subsystem, you have lower subsystems. And for example, each page of your website is a lower subsystem. And what you must understand that is very key is that each of the subsystems is a unique process with a single objective. All right? Once the objective is more than one, you are creating confusion. You are going to create bottleneck, and what happens? Your system will not run effectively. Therefore, by drilling down through your subsystem, okay, you can improve the important details of your business operation, giving customers a better experience and improving your profit margin and the money you make from your business. So therefore, as I round up, to create a high performance business system, what do you need to do? The first thing you need to understand is that each step is a process that contributes value to the customer. Every step of the process, okay, every task in the process must contribute value to your customer. And you need to do this with little wasted time and energy. The second thing you need to understand is that the system generates results that meets quality standards. So you must have quality standard that you set out that your system we know. You need to avoid the accumulation of rejects, accumulation of rework. So your system will be such that it doesn't accumulate reject, it doesn't accumulate rework. Okay? Then the workload within each step, okay, of your business process must be balanced. So once you find that there is a task within the step of the process, okay, that require more time, more effort, more resources, that can be a source of bottleneck. So one of the skills that you need to do is to ensure that every process, okay, is balanced. You have a level and balanced task. There's no overload in everywhere. Also, I need you to understand that as it involves any development that involves people, when you are designing, system, is a structured way of experimentation. So it's an experiment, okay? So you go out there and do what, okay? You put good system in place. Why do you need to experiment? You want to learn what works best for your customer. So the learning is eventually reduced to one single procedure or one single, spreadsheet. The moment you experiment, you gain insight from the customer. You reduce that to a single procedure or a single checklist, that is used by your workers. So what is expected of your workers is your workers' responsibility to follow the procedure or the checklist with exactness. They are not deviating until the system is perfected and is ultimately improved. So if your organization encourages and rewards innovation, you are going to find out that even your worker will also drive improvement of process. As I conclude, I want to make you understand that if you want to solve problems, if you want to end frustration, if you want to boost sales, if you want to improve quality, if you want to become more efficient, if you want to please your customers, if you want to increase profit, if you want to grow your company and your business, the only way to do that is to create outstanding business system and processes. That is the only way. If you need help, my team and I are willing and ready to help you in installing and redesigning and innovating your business system. Please, if you find this video useful, if you find value in it, I want you to share with it in your network. And if you are yet to subscribe, to our YouTube channel, please pause, click the subscribe button. Also, make sure that you click the notification button so that you'll be the first, to be notified when we bring out, this such value your way. Thank you for your time. Thank you, for spending time, and we're going to see you next week. Have a great day.